This page isn't available. What's going on?
Hmm.
It says still. When I click on code.
I believe I get this right.
Read.
Psalms
No,
53. We're gonna read Psalms 53. We're gonna open up with Psalms 53. We're gonna read verses 1 through 6. The fool has said in his heart,
Fool that says it's hard.
there is no God.
There is no God.
Corrupt are they,
Corrupt are they.
and have done abominable iniquity.
That have done abominable iniquity.
There is none that doeth good.
There is none that doeth good.
God looked down from heaven upon the children of men
God looked down from heaven upon the children of men
to see if there were any did understand
to see if there are any who do understand
and did seek God.
and did seek God.
Every one of them is gone back.
Every one of them is gone back.
They are altogether become filthy.
They have altogether become filthy.
There is none that doeth good.
There is none that doeth good.
No, not one.
No, not one.
Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge?
Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge?
Who eat up my people as they eat bread.
Who eat up my people as they eat bread.
They have not called upon God.
They have not called upon God.
There were they in great fear,
There were they in great fear,
where no fear was.
where no fear was.
For God has scattered them.
For God has scattered them.
For God has scattered the bones
For God has scattered the bones
of him that encamped against thee.
of him that encamped against thee.
Thou hast pulled them together. Thou hast put them to shame,
Thou hast put them to shame,
because God has despised them.
because God has despised them.
Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come
Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come
out of Zion.
out of Zion.
When God bringeth back the captivity of his people.
When God bringeth back the captivity of his people.
Jacob shall rejoice,
Jacob shall rejoice,
and Israel shall be glad.
and Israel shall be glad.
I read Psalms 53 verses 1 through 6. May the Lord bless the reading, hearing, and doing of his word. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All praise. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just want to say shalom to my brothers and sisters
Hey, y'all, we are live, y'all.
scattered to the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Who we at, bro? Are you looking at that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here.
Yes.
All right. Look, I'm kind of glad we went into song
Yes, sir.
because I was just before we just go in, I want to a lot of people don't know who Israel is, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you just read that Psalm 53. Where it said that Jacob shall rejoice,
Mm-hmm.
Israel shall be glad.
Yes, sir.
But see, in order to understand this book, you have to see who he gave everything to
Mm-hmm.
out of the book,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
You know, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into Isaiah 28, actually Isaiah 1.
Isaiah chapter 1.
Yeah, it's the title. Will the Lord destroy the righteous with the wicked? Part 2. Part 2. That's a question I've been asking people for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting too many different answers, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know what, let me bag up because the people I've been asking it to, 90% of them Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Only one problem though,
What's that?
they don't know they Israel.
Like
Cause see-
like the days of old, right?
Yeah, because the dumb ox. Now look, dumb ox know who, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna. We're gonna read it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We gonna read it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go to Isaiah because I'm talking. We're gonna go to Isaiah. Isaiah 1. We're gonna go to 1 and 3.
Okay, get
Yeah, we're gonna go to 1.
you. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to 1. And 3. 1 and 3. Skip down to verse 3. When you there, read that, my brother.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
Hold up, the ox know, a dumb ox
Mm-hmm.
know his own.
Yes, sir.
Keep reading.
And the ass his master's crib.
A dumb ass know where his master live.
Mm-hmm.
But what about Israel though?
But,
African American.
but Israel does not know. My people do not consider.
Not only they don't know, they don't. You try to tell them they Israel, I don't want to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an African American.
Mm-hmm.
Now he 30 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay. Your mom and dad are African American too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Tell them when you go home. Tell them look at the birth certificate. See what you say.
Mm-hmm. Always changing it.
Yeah. Look, this easy money for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to bet. This ain't no bet.
Right.
This is me taking money from a baby.
That's right.
We're gonna put $100 on the table,
Mm-hmm.
and I let him hold. You hold my 100. He hold your 100.
Mm-hmm.
And when she go home, look at her birth certificate.
Mm-hmm.
African American not gonna be on there.
Mm.
And you go back another 2 more generations,
Right.
Negro ain't gonna be on there.
So then.
Color.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, you wrong. I said, okay, prove me. Put that $100 on the table then.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't worry about it. Same guy we was talking, right?
Right.
And he asked me a question. This kind of not pertaining to the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
It is, but it's not. And he was talking about, I asked him who was Moses dealing with in the Old Testament, the father, the son.
Mm-hmm.
The father. I said, okay, let me show it. No, see, you go to the Old Testament. That's where you go. I said, no, I'm gonna take you 5 places of New Testament where they were pointing to Jesus
Mm-hmm.
in the Old Testament. Who Moses was dealing with, who the prophet was dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So after I gave him 1 every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every time, man, you 2 up on me today. Wednesday, you 3 up on me. I'm down 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, I gave him 1. I took off yesterday, so I called him today. I said, look, I missed you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit it 1 more time.
Yeah.
I said, so who was the father dealing with? I mean, who was dealing with Moses?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the father got to do some more research.
Now he 4-0 now.
Now I'm 4-0.
Okay, you 4-0.
Yeah. And
He
then
didn't stop at 3 when you was at 3-0.
no, he loved punishment.
Hard hitting the stiff neck, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I noticed you keep on flipping back and forth though, bro. I said, that's how you read the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go to Isaiah 28. I had to go there with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You want us to go? Or you-
No, yeah, y'all go there. Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, hey, that's how you read the Bible though. I mean, you know, but if you don't know who you are, you don't know how to. Because I tried reading it to start from the beginning to the end.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work until I realized how we supposed to read it. Isaiah 28. We just get some appetizers in, that's all. You know how you go to the restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just appetizer, you know. The bread basket out. They done brought the water with lemon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or or your favorite beverage, you know.
Mm-hmm.
28, verse 9 through 11. When you there, my brother, go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge?
Hold up, who is the whom though? See, folks at home, that's everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to find out who the whom is we talking about. But go ahead.
And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
There's whom 2 times now. Go ahead.
Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
This the part I can't give you this word, man. Every time I try to give it, I'm trying to give you some milk, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I got to bag off on the milk because you can't even latch on.
Yeah.
You keep on.
Spitting it up, man.
You can't even latch on. I'm trying. I done gave you 5, took you 5 places in the New Testament, right?
Mm-hmm.
You not even latching on. I thought you was getting the milk, but you not even latching on.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to be more cautious. I got to look more closely, see.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said, oh, he sucked. Oh, he ain't latched on though.
Mm-hmm.
But go keep reading.
Verse 10. For precept must be upon precept.
Where? Did you read a drawn from the bread?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we read that.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 10.
Uh-huh.
For precept must be upon precept.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. That's
Mhm.
why that's why I'm going back and forth.
Right.
But go ahead.
Precept upon precept.
Mm-hmm.
Line upon line.
Mm-hmm.
Line upon line. Here a little and there a little.
Yeah.
With stammering lips.
Yes, sir.
And another tongue
Uh-huh.
will he speak to this people.
Yeah. So I'm in the, if we was in Japan right now,
Right.
you know, I'll be speaking Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a Bible that I can read out of,
Mm-hmm.
but I still do it the same way though.
That's right. That's right. So
You
that's
know?
another tongue, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, so hey. But now why is it so important for me to be Israel though? I'm a child of God, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I said the reason it's so important because he gave Israel some things he didn't give nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got the student teaching the teacher now.
Mm-hmm.
And if you fast forward to 2020, now we know where we are now.
That's right.
Because we came over here on the slave ships.
Mm-hmm.
The slave master taught the slave.
Mm-hmm.
The student was teaching the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to Romans in the New and see what the teachers, what they get the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
He gave the teachers something. This Paul talking to our brother was in Rome at the time.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking to Romans now. He was talking to the Romans that was in Rome. The Israelites that was among the Romans.
Right.
That's who he was dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
The lost sheep.
Mm-hmm. Just like we the lost sheep over here in America.
Yeah.
A lot of us a lot of them call themselves Gentile. We used to call ourselves Gentiles
Yeah.
at the time.
Some of us still do.
Yeah. Just like the brothers in Jamaica, they don't call themselves, before they came to the knowledge of the truth, they call themselves Jamaicans or Haitians.
Yeah.
Whatever country they was in, that's what they was calling themselves.
Yeah. Walking around with the flag.
Yes, sir.
Romans 9, 1 through 5. Let me see what he gave Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, bro.
Romans 9, chapter 1. Chapter 9, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
I say the truth in Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I lie not.
Mm-hmm.
My conscience also beareth me witness in the Holy Ghost that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my
I
heart.
told him that's how I feel.
Mhm.
I'm talking to you.
Right.
And I said, man, every time I talk to you, I start feeling sad. See, look, let me, can I say something?
I know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Because you try to get this word to them, and it saddens you
Yeah.
that our people just don't get it.
Yeah. Because see, when I first read it I said, oh, Paul, you know. But then when you start talking to people,
Mm-hmm.
bringing the book out, that's just like I spent all this time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I sent him 4, 5 different places.
Right.
And then after I finished, I said, okay, now who was speaking of Moses in the Old Testament? The Father. I said, you know what I'm saying? I said, hold up, man.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't latching on.
Well, see, sometimes you can that right there was maybe too much for him.
But that's why I
You
was
see what I'm
picking
saying?
one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Too much. And I got to go back to the milk.
That's right.
Because I said, I can't give up on you, brother, because I said, you remember when the World Trade Center collapsed, blew up, whatever they say happened,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
When they brought the reinforcements in, the search crew, right?
Right.
So they came in, right? Some people was easy for them to rescue.
Mm-hmm.
They might have been on the curb. Okay, come on. It took them to the doctor, took them to the hospital, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was some casualties too. Some people died on the scene.
Right.
But then they had to bring the cadaver dogs in,
Mm-hmm.
the heat sensors,
Mm-hmm.
and you got some people under all that debris and rubble.
Mm-hmm.
Some signs of life, right?
That's right.
I can get to them, but I got to remove all that rubble.
Mm-hmm.
You might scar yourself up. You might injure yourself trying to get to them.
Go ahead.
I said, brother, I done scarred my arm, knees, and everything. I'm trying to get to you. And it ain't no guarantee you gonna survive. I said, but hey,
Mm-hmm. That's right.
but I'm gonna keep on trying to rescue you to no signs of life there.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to ask you this one question. He said, what's that? Can these dry bones live? Go ahead and read, bro.
Verse 3.
Yeah.
For I wish that myself were accursed from Christ, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh,
Hold up, this blood, ain't it?
mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
who are Israelites,
Mm.
to whom pertaineth the adoption.
Oh, okay. We can stop there.
Mm-hmm.
But what else?
And the glory,
And the glory,
and the covenants,
and the covenants.
and the giving of the law, and the service of God, and the promises.
Well, they got everything there.
Yes, sir.
I mean, but what if I was a mechanic? I knew how to work on the car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gentile, this your specialist.
Mm-hmm.
This the children of the slave specialist though.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all polluted and passed it to the children of the slaves, and one came over in the slave ship.
Mm-hmm.
Now, only thing we doing is getting it back.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we can read stuff and we can get it, and you can't get it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
But let's go to Jude.
You want to read that 5?
Yeah, read 5, bro.
Verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the fathers,
Mm-hmm.
and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came,
Mm-hmm.
who is over all.
Yes, sir.
God bless forever. Amen.
Amen. Let's go into the book of Jude.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jude felt the need to write something to his brother.
Yes, sir.
I think he was sad too.
I think
You know
so.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I said, why is he so sad? Now I know why.
Mm-hmm.
You try to talk to people, you read the book, you show it to them, and they got all their rubber.
Mm-hmm.
They got bricks on top of them. They got iron twisted all around. You can't get to them.
Mm-hmm. Just like Christ told the disciples going out fishing.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna catch none every time you go out fishing. You might get a little nibble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might go out a nibble, but you know what? On tomorrow we'll go back out again.
Yeah.
You might
keep
get
going
some.
out.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I got frustrated. I said, man, I'm through talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do like Noah did
What Noah do?
when he was on top of that ark,
Mm-hmm.
and when them after 120 years they came to him.
Mm-hmm.
Now we want to serve the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I've been talking to you 120 years.
Mm-hmm.
You want to serve him now? It's raining now.
Mm-hmm.
I said, see, people running around scavenging all the food up. Now they want to talk now.
Mm-hmm.
He came to me. Brother Charlie, let me holler at you for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I said, no, man, I ain't got time right now. I said, but I couldn't do it though.
That's right.
Jude 1 through 7. See, we're gonna read about these letters he was compelled to write
Mm-hmm.
to his brother. Go ahead, brother, when you're ready.
Jude chapter number 1 chapter.
Yeah.
Jude, the servant of Jesus Christ,
Mhm.
and the brother of James,
Mm.
to them that are sanctified by God the Father,
Mhm.
and preserved in Jesus Christ and called. Mercy unto you and peace and love be multiplied.
Mm.
Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the coming salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and to exhort you that you should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints.
Mm.
For there are certain men creeped in unawares, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation, ungodly men, turning the grace of God into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord God and our Lord Jesus Christ.
Mhm. Now that lasciviousness, that's a lustful spirit. There.
Mhm.
They in the lust.
As to this
But
day.
you gonna give he gonna give an example on who we talking about though.
Mhm.
Because you know, them examples, it tell you them examples, you know.
For our,
You know, it's gonna help us.
that's right, for our learning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But go keep reading.
Verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
I will therefore put in your remembrance, though.
Hold up in your remembrance.
Mhm.
So you had to know something to remember, so
That's right.
keep reading.
Though you once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt,
See, he gave an example now.
mhm,
That was one. Go ahead.
afterwards destroyed them that believe not.
Now that's another example.
Mhm.
Let you know if you acting right, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, he'll save you. But if you know, if you not, what can happen?
That's right.
Let me see if you're gonna give another example. Keep reading.
Verse 6. And the angel which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation.
Hold on, who is that? Who they talking about now?
Satan and the devil.
Go ahead.
He has reserved in everlasting chains under darkness until the judgment of the great day.
Hold up, this now. See, we're gonna deal with this situation right here now,
Mhm.
today. But go ahead and read it, brother.
Verse 7.
Uh-huh.
Even as Sodom and Gomorrah
Mm,
and the cities about them in like manner,
mm.
giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh,
Oh.
are set forth for an example,
Mm.
suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
Hallelujah.
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna go in. Let's go into Matthew. We're gonna go into Matthew.
Boy, wickedness going on.
Man, and you know what? You really have to know what kind of wickedness people was doing in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Mhm.
That's the problem. When you get to read about
Saying
what
that
they were
they-
doing, that's what I'm saying.
It was wild, bro.
They were buck wild. We buck wild too, though. But look, check this out.
Mhm.
If this place don't get destroyed, Sodom and Gomorrah need to. They need an apology.
Mhm.
I mean, they doing everything.
Hey, and then a lot of people focus on just America, man. Man, them folks out the
Oh,
chain
yeah.
in these other countries,
Yeah.
especially over there
Israel.
in Rome and in Israel. Hey, man, them folks over there they can do some
Yeah.
Biggest gay parade in the world.
over there in Israel.
Yeah.
A lot of people concentrate on America. They so wicked, man. Y'all go check these other countries out. This whole world is wicked. Yeah, they do a whole lot of stuff over here, but man, go over there and see what they doing over there. You be like, okay,
People going over there.
just to do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we free. They running around the street naked, hollering, happy, switching. You know what I'm saying? Doing everything.
Walk around.
Matthew's 10.
Yeah.
Because see, you know, now that we know that he gave Israel everything, right?
Mhm.
The same he that gave Israel everything, right?
Mhm.
He told the 12 to go out and do something.
Mhm.
Him. The one was in the old, now he in the flesh in the new.
Right.
But we gonna go to 10, 5, and 8.
Mhm.
See what he told the 12. Whenever you ready, my brother.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles.
See, that's the problem they got. See, in this text, the Gentile mean European Gentile. Well, anybody that's not Israel.
Mhm.
Well, it means it say Gentile, it's a text though.
Mhm.
Text is coming out. But keep reading.
And into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not,
Mm-hmm.
but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's how I know he ain't talking about the Israelites when he said Gentile.
Mhm.
Because he's telling you where to go. But keep reading.
Verse 7. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Heal the sick,
Yeah.
cleanse the leper, raise the dead, cast out devils.
Mm-hmm.
Freely you have received, freely give.
Mm-hmm. And then see, like you trying to this would I read this, I was thinking about the guy at work, right?
Mhm.
As you know what, I'm sick and tired of you. I'm giving you all this, I'm taking the time out of my day.
Mhm.
I'm just saying to try to show you some. And I done showed you. I done gave you 5 witnesses, right?
Mhm.
On who Moses and the prophets dealing with.
Mhm.
And then at the end, I asked you, okay, now, who was dealing with Moses? The father, the son. The father, I got to do my own research now.
Mhm.
I said, really? I want to, I'm just going to dust. No, go read it. Go to 10 and read 12. I'm going to tell you what I thought about doing. But I got so much compassion for him, I can't do it, though.
Right.
10. Sometimes you got to do this, though.
Mhm.
Because somebody else we're going to read about had to do it.
Mhm.
He didn't want to do it. He was forced to do it, actually.
Mhm.
He was trying to save the people.
Mhm.
But go to Matthew 10 and skip down to 12 and read 12 through 15, my brother.
Verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
And when you come into an house, salute it. And if the house be worthy,
Mm-hmm.
let your peace come upon it.
Mm.
But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you.
Mm.
And whosoever shall not receive you,
Mm-hmm.
nor hear your words, when you depart out of that house or city.
This the part. I read this. I said, you know what? I thought about doing my boy like that, but I said, no. It's hard, it's still, I still see some life in him, though.
Mhm.
Go ahead and read. Finish it.
Shake off the dust of your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city.
Well, Sodom and Gomorrah must have been. Whew, even Yahshua made an example of him. Jude did it.
Mm-hmm.
Sodom and Gomorrah must have been doing some wicked stuff up there.
Yes, sir.
Man. Well, let's go. Let's go back to Genesis, and we gonna deal with Sodom and Gomorrah.
Mm-hmm.
But we gotta start from the basement and work our way up to the penthouse, right?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go to Genesis. We're gonna go to Genesis 13. Because Abram, him and Lot, they were blood.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to it
Get
gets
away
to the
from
point
blood.
where you have to say, man, you go your way, I go my way.
Mm-hmm. That's real talk there, bro.
Yeah. Now we blood, but hey,
See you when I see you.
I love you. I don't want nothing to happen to you. If I see somebody doing something to you, whatever, I'm there for you, but we can't be around each other. Genesis 13. Pick it up at verse 1.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, my brother.
Genesis 13 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Abraham,
Mhm.
and Abram went up out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him, and to the south. And Abram was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold.
Abram had big time money.
Yes, sir.
But guess what? Abram had big time money. Lot had money too then.
Mm-hmm.
So his whole family was well to do.
Yes, sir. He was blessed.
He was blessed.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading.
Verse 3. And he went on his journey from the south even to Bethel, unto the place where his tent has been at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
between Bethel and Hai, unto the place of the altar, which he had made there at the first.
Mm-hmm.
And there Abram called on the name of the Lord.
Mm.
And Lot also, which went with Abram, his flock and herd and tents.
Now Lot, he said Lot also. So
Mhm.
Lot was calling on the name of the Lord too. They was on the same. But Lot, you know what? Lot he was kind of selfish though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Abram knew
Mm-hmm.
whatever I'm gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord gonna bless me wherever I go. But keep reading.
Verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And the land was not able to bear them,
Mm-hmm.
that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. And there was a strife between the herdmen of Abram's cattle and the herdsmen of Lot's cattle.
So Abram and Lot, they wasn't clashing,
Mm-hmm.
but the herdsmen was clashing.
Right.
They're just like me and you kicking it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But our children, they cutting up. They can't stand each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got grandchildren now. Every time you see them, they crying and kicking and fussing and
Mm-hmm. Doing the thing.
yeah, man. You know what? This pains me to say.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you cool.
Mm-hmm.
Our family can't stand each other though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We might have to, keep all the strife now. We might have to separate. But keep reading. Where we at?
We're in 7.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. Maybe 6.
Yeah.
Verse 6.
No, we was in the middle of 7. Right?
Okay, I'll start from 7 at the top.
Go ahead, brother.
And there was a strife between the herdsmen of Abram's cattle and the herdsmen of Lot's cattle.
Mm-hmm.
And the Canaanites and the Perizzites dwelled then in the land.
And you know what? Them Canaanites, you marked that Canaanite. They was doing some stuff we're going to read about that they came out with this new book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now, just think about that Canaanite. I'm jumping the gun now.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading.
Verse 8. And Abram said unto Lot, let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee,
Mm-hmm.
and between my herdsmen and thy herdsmen.
Yeah.
For we be brethren.
Mm-hmm.
Is not the whole land before thee? Separate thyself, I pray thee,
Mm-hmm.
from me. If thou wilt take the left hand, then I will go to the right.
Yeah. Look, Abraham, see, Abraham said, hey, we can't. Wherever he gave him first choice then.
Mm-hmm.
He said, wherever you pick, I'm going to go to opposite. Now, let me see what Lot going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if he's going to say, you know what? Am I going to give Abraham this land with the plush water and everything, or I'm going to take it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give him stuff dried all up over there.
Mm-hmm.
We brothers now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say, brother?
Or if thou depart to the right hand,
Mm-hmm.
then I will go to the left.
Uh-huh.
And Lot lifted up his eyes and beheld all the plains of Jordan,
Yeah.
that it was well watered everywhere.
I know he's not going to take that. He's going to say, you know what? Abram took me in when my father was killed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get him that land.
Or you the elder, you pick.
You the elder. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you pick first. No, you pick first. And then I'll take what you don't want.
Mm-hmm.
Or did he say that?
Mm.
Keep reading.
Before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou comest unto Zorah.
Mm-hmm.
Then Lot chose him all the plains of Jordan.
Oh.
And Lot journeyed east,
Mm-hmm.
and they separated themselves the one from the other.
Mm-hmm.
Abraham dwelled in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelled in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tent towards Sodom. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners before the Lord.
Looked like he made a wrong decision on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you go to verse 5, it'll tell you he called on the Lord's name also, Lot. So now he around all these wicked folks now.
Mm-hmm.
He probably can. It wouldn't affect him to be around wicked folks.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how his family was affected though.
Mm. Good question.
See, they might not be strong enough to withstand all the stuff was going on in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Mm-hmm.
But he could. I'm good. What about your family though?
Mm-hmm.
They probably good too, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna keep reading and see what they good. Go ahead.
Verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord said unto Abram,
Yeah.
after that Lot was separated from him, lift up now thy eyes and look from the place where thou art northward and southward and eastward and westward. For all the land which thou seest, to thee will I give thee.
Boy, the Lord showed. You see that? You see how he flipped it?
Right.
Lot thought he had it going on.
Mhm.
Noah said, no, I'm gonna take care of you. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
You know, you doing the will of the Most High. You
Mhm.
take care of, you doing my business.
Mhm.
Keep reading.
And to thy seed forever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Oh, no. Okay, verse 16.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I will make these seed as the dust of the earth,
Uh-huh.
so that if a man can number the dust of the earth, then shall thy seed also be numbered.
Yes, sir.
Arise, walk through the land in the length of it and in the breadth of it,
Mm-hmm.
for I will give it unto thee.
Yes, sir.
Then Abram removed his tent and came and dwelled in the plains of Moreh, which is in Hebron,
Mm-hmm.
and built there an altar unto the Lord.
Yes, sir. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to 18, chapter 18, and the same in Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna deal with the angels. I touched on this last time. We're gonna have to read it again.
Yes, sir.
When the Lord's angels paid Abraham now. This is named Abraham. That's when he changed his name to Abraham to visit.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish I had somebody like that to vouch for me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ain't too many, you know.
Not that
You
many.
mess around and get a 50-cent raise, folks mad at you now. Oh man, he think he all that now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he got a 50-cent raise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look at him walking around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
On that 50 cent.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Mr. 50? You know, what's up, Mr. 50? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
so he wasn't upset. He said, oh, you chose the good stuff. The Lord gonna bless him anyway. So you can't get mad when you see a person. You think, advancing.
Mm-hmm.
All praise
blessed.
to you, bro.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't get mad at that person.
Person might need that 50 cent.
Yeah. You might need $1.
Mm-hmm.
And you might be good with your little 5-cent, 6-cent raise.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Or you might get a pay cut.
Mm-hmm.
But you still paying all your bills with the pay cut though. Genesis 18.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna pick it up at 17.
All right.
And look, this one the angels, when the Lord's angel paid Abraham a visit. Go ahead, my brother.
Verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord said, shall I hide from Abraham that thing which I do?
Because he knew he was a upright man, you know. He was
Mm-hmm.
gonna do what he's supposed to be doing. But go ahead and read.
Seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him.
But check this out. Now, what if he wasn't doing this right here? We're finna read right here.
Mm-hmm.
Letting the children go wild and do everything under the sun. But go ahead and read.
Verse 19. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him,
Mm-hmm.
that they shall keep the way of the Lord,
Yeah.
to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him. And the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous.
Now, hold up, grievous. They must have been doing some. I wonder what they were doing.
Mm,
Sound like they was cutting up.
yes, sir.
This the third time they didn't say something about Sodom and Gomorrah.
Mm-hmm.
We read it, right?
Right.
Keep reading. I don't want to keep talking. Keep reading, bro.
21.
Mm-hmm.
I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come unto me.
They had to come down there and see it for themselves.
Mhm.
We can't believe what we seeing up there. I know they not doing what I think they doing.
Mhm.
Have you ever told your child that? I know you not doing what I think you're doing. And then when you find out they doing what you thought they were doing,
Mhm.
that's when that
That wrath comes.
righteous judgment is supposed to come out.
Mhm.
But now if you let them get away with it,
Something else.
you can't get mad 20 years from now and police slap them beside the head, you know.
Mhm.
And now you crying and why my, that's my baby, you know.
Mhm.
It's your fault. Go ahead.
And if not, I will know.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 22. And the men turned their faces from thence and went toward Sodom, but Abraham stood yet before the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked?
That's like I said, we touched on that part one.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got that title from.
Yes,
I
sir.
say hit me when I got that, when I read that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, that sounds like a title now.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading.
24. Peradventure, there be 50 righteous within the city. Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein?
But see, the last lesson, we just stopped right there and skipped down to the 10.
Okay.
But we're going to read it all the way through. Read it slow because he
Mhm.
kept on asking. Abraham really had capacity for Lot. You know what I'm saying? Because he kept, he already knew.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knew about Sodom and Gomorrah. I know he didn't hear rumors on what was going on in the cities,
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading.
25. There be far from thee to do after this manner,
Mhm.
and to slay the righteous with the wicked,
Mhm.
and that the righteous should be as the wicked. That be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? And the Lord said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sake.
Mhm.
And Abraham answered and said, behold, I have taken upon me to speak unto the Lord, which I am but dust and ashes.
See, that's what I told my coworker. I said, man, I'm not dust and ashes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm just trying to show you what the book say. And I said, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who was Moses dealing with in the Old Testament?
Mm-hmm.
The father of the son. He kept saying father, but I think he's starting to hesitate now. I think, you know what, it might be. Let me do my research, brother. I said, now I'm not trying to be puffed up, brother, because I'm just dust and ashes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just, when you said the father, I had to show you some things.
Right.
The scriptures that prove all things, right? So I had to show it to you. You keep saying the father, but you telling me you can't prove it to him.
Mm-hmm.
You just talking now.
Getting back with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading.
28. Peradventure, there shall lack 5 of the 50 righteous, without destroy all the city for lack of 5. And he said, if I find there 40 and 5, I will not destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
And he spake unto him yet again and said, peradventure, there shall be 40 found there. And he said, I will not do it for 40's sake. And he said unto him, oh, let not the Lord be angry.
Yeah.
And I will speak. Peradventure, there shall be 30 be found there. And he said, I will not do it if I find 30 there. And he said, behold now, I have taken upon me to speak unto the Lord. Peradventure, there shall be 20 found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 20's sake.
So he walked it all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Having a conversation with the angel, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Lord's angels.
Mm-hmm.
This is a full-fledged conversation now.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't humble himself. He already said, I'm just dust and ashes.
Mm-hmm.
But my angels minister spirits though.
They come take care of business. Yeah,
they coming. Hey, we got marching orders.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Since he doing what the Lord tell him to do, he need to hide this thing. We gonna disclose.
Mm-hmm.
I know Lot. I know he should be glad he disclosed it then.
Mm-hmm.
He was fortunate enough to share it with him.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading.
32.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, oh, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak yet, but this once. Peradventure, 10 shall be found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 10's sake.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord went his way, as soon as he had left communion with Abraham, and Abraham returned unto his place.
Yes, sir. All right, now we gonna move. Not the angel. We gonna go where they entered into the city, Sodom and Gomorrah. We're gonna go to Genesis 19.
Yes, sir.
When I read this, I couldn't do nothing. Well, it was kind of sad, but we're gonna read 1 and 2. We're gonna read 1 and 2, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you ready.
Genesis chapter 19, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And there came 2 angels to Sodom at Eden, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them. And he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. And he said, behold now, my Lord, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early and go on your ways. And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the street all night.
Read 3 too, my brother, if you don't mind.
And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned into him, and entered into his house. And he had made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat.
Okay, so he told me you can't stay out here.
Mm-hmm.
No, not here. You can't stay out here.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Now you can't stay. But you can't. You won't make it. You won't make it through the night.
Mm-hmm.
But why though? What were they actually doing was so bad
Mm-hmm.
that Lot knew what they were capable of, right? Certain rituals they were doing,
Mm-hmm.
and how were they actually greeting the strangers when they came into the city?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go into Jash.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, we'll go into Jash. Yeah. You know, they might have been treating them nice when they came in there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's probably like how they treat jokers when they go to jail.
Well, we gonna see.
Yeah.
I might need to put my glasses on for this. I don't want to miss nothing. Look, I don't want to miss anything. I got to put my glasses on for this.
It's something serious, bro.
Yeah. And you know what they were doing? I wonder they were doing, they had little rituals they were doing too.
Mm-hmm.
4 times a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's right, brother.
Kind of what we doing now.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Exactly.
They call it something else though. They didn't reword, they didn't rename it.
Mm-hmm.
They call them swingers.
Yeah.
They do the funny stuff, you know.
Doing all kinds of stuff, man.
We're going to Jasher, Book of Jasher, 18. We're gonna pick it up at verse 11.
Mm.
Well, I got my glass on. This is good eating. I put my glass over there.
Mm-hmm.
Say 18.
Yeah, chapter 18, verse 11.
It's crazy how the chapters coincide.
Whenever you're ready, my brother.
Joshua chapter 18 and verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
In those days, all the people of Sodom and Gomorrah and of the whole 5 cities were exceedingly wicked and sinful against the Lord, and they provoked the Lord with their abominations, and they strengthened and aged abominably and scornfully before the Lord. And their wickedness and crimes were in those days great before the Lord. And they had in their land a very extensive valley, about half a day's walk, and in it there was fountains of water and a great deal of herbage surrounding the water. And all the people of Sodom and Gomorrah went there 4 times in a year.
4 times. I wonder what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
They probably praised the Lord one. You don't think they praised the Lord? Well, let me read then. Go ahead and read, brother. I got to put my glasses on for this.
And all the people of Sodom and Gomorrah went there 4 times in a year with their wives and children and all their belongings.
Hold up now. Wives and children. They had to been now. I know. They had the wives and children. The little ones.
Up wild, baby.
Yeah, exposing their kids to it just like they
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What? Let me put my glass. Go ahead, brother. Where we at?
We're in the middle of 13.
Okay, go ahead.
And they rejoiced there with timbrels and dancing.
Yeah.
And in the time of rejoicing, they would all rise and lay hold of their neighbors' wives.
Oh.
Why you swap?
Lay hold. Lay hold of their neighbor's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Keep reading. I'm getting now. Hold up now. Now the children with them too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So they witnessing all this stuff.
Right.
Go ahead, brother. I'm getting depressed again. Go ahead.
And they enjoyed them.
Oh, Lord.
Hold up.
What's
No,
your-
and
I'm
something.
sorry. Let me start from the top.
You start from the top, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
throw it
slow.
up.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, maybe throw it down,
I know it threw you off a little bit. You start thinking about your children there.
Oh, man. Verse 14.
14, bro.
And in the time of rejoicing, they would all rise and lay hold of their neighbors' wives. And some, the virgins' daughters of their neighbor.
Very innocent little daughter. Man.
And they enjoyed them.
Oh.
And each man saw his wife and daughter in the hands of his neighbor.
Now he watching. He's sitting back watching.
Yeah, he watched.
Yeah. Like a movie. You know how you move, you sitting back moving, eating popcorn, but you can just imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to close your eyes and just, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got a box of popcorn, butter popcorn sitting over there. Yeah, man, go ahead. You know, it's sick. Yeah. Now you know why Jude and Jesus, everybody was talking about Sodom and Gomorrah now.
Mm-hmm. All the way through the New Testament.
Yeah. I knew they had to do something real grievous though.
Mm-hmm.
Much as they talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Where we at, bro?
At the end of 14.
Go ahead.
And did not say a word.
Didn't say a word. Hub was sitting there eating popcorn quiet, just, you know. Keep reading.
Verse 15. And they did so from morning to night.
What? You start early in the morning, all night?
Mm-hmm.
How many buckets of popcorn you done went through? Keep reading.
And they afterwards returned home, each man to his house, and each woman to her tent.
Yeah. How often did they do that though?
So they always did 4 times in a year.
So there was a seasonal thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know how the season change here? Okay, summertime, y'all. Let's go. You know. No, spring. It's spring now. Summer. All right. Fall. Leaves fall. You know what that means? It's getting cold. Winter. You know what I'm saying? So, for these people, something else.
Mm-hmm.
They have 4 times a year now. Christmas, Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, they do it. They still do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, grandmama don't say nothing about Christmas now. Grandmama. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where we at, bro?
Verse 16.
Go ahead.
Also, when a stranger came into their
Now,
city,
I know they're going to treat now. Now, they did all this. Now, I know they feeling good now.
mm-hmm.
So I know they don't have they gonna accept the strangers and see no problem.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. But keep reading, let me see.
Also, when a stranger came into their cities
Mm-hmm.
and brought goods which he had purchased.
Yeah, this good money.
Mm-hmm.
I coming in, I didn't bought me something nice. I'm gonna see what the good citizens of Sodom and Gomorrah gonna do when they come in there. Go ahead, my brother.
With a view to dispose of there.
Mm-hmm.
The people of these cities were assembled, men, women, and children,
Mhm.
young and old,
Young and old.
and go to the man and take his goods by force.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Now the stranger gonna come to your city now.
Mm-hmm.
Then what kind of hospitality is that?
Man, wicked.
Look, men, women, and children.
Mm-hmm.
With 9-year-old, hey man, give me that right there.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it off.
By force.
You know how it is when you go in a neighborhood you're not familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I was growing up, man, you don't get caught over there at night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you might not make it out. Same thing we doing, they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said if people might not only hear this, but if this place don't get destroyed, they need an apology.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Giving a little to each man until there was an end to all the goods of the owner which he had brought into the land.
Mm.
Verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And if the owner of the goods quarrel with them, saying,
Yeah.
what is this work which you have done to me?
Mm-hmm.
Then they would approach to him one by one.
Mm-hmm.
Each would show him the little which he took,
Mm-hmm.
and taught him, saying,
Mm-hmm.
I only took that little which thou didst give me.
Yeah.
And when he heard this from them all, he would arise and go from them in sorrow and bitterness of soul. When they would arise and go after him and drive him out of the city with great noise and tumult.
See what I'm talking about? And confused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't beat them. They took everything, got chased them out the city.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he said, man, why you taking what I get? What? You don't like it? You can see I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he didn't enter the city with substance and left empty handed.
Yes, sir.
Ain't got the break beat off.
That's why Lot, see, that's why Lot told Lord angel, now y'all can't stay out here all night. You know what I'm saying? No, see, if I just read Genesis, I wouldn't have known that. You know, I would have known the consequences behind being out there all night. You know, I knew something bad was gonna happen. I just didn't know what bad was gonna happen. Let's go to Genesis. Let's go back to Genesis 19. We're gonna pick it up at verse 4.
All right.
And look, this right now, this one Lot was trying to convince somebody to do something, you know. I ain't just gave him instructions, hey, go get your family and get them up out of here. But I wonder, who did he go to though? Because you know he had more than 2 daughters now. I wonder, did he just go to the daughters and say, hey, y'all need, you know, y'all need to come on here, or did he follow the chain of command though? You know what I'm saying? We gonna pick it up at verse 4. Whenever you ready, my brother. That's 19 and 4.
Genesis 19, verse 4. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round, both old and young, and all the people from every quarter.
That sound both old and young, right? So I'm assuming you're talking about children too. What we read earlier, they said the children was in on it too, one.
That's right.
But go ahead.
And they called unto Lot and said unto him, what are the men which came into thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. And
Lot, know them. So, man, I just want to get to know you. That ain't to know. Now you look familiar, man. What's your name? But keep reading, bro. Keep reading.
Verse 6. And Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him and said, I pray you, brother, do not so wickedly. Behold now, I have 2 daughters which I have not known man.
Yeah.
Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye that to them as is good in your eyes.
Yeah, that's you know what? I lie. Okay. We you know, they virgins. Okay, that's cool. Bring them out. Did they say that? What did they say?
Only unto these men do nothing, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. And they said, stand back. And they said again, this one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will need to be judged. Now will we deal worse with thee than with them? And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door.
Boy, Lot was in trouble once.
Yeah, he was.
He was in the bad situation. They said, look, man, if you don't get out of the way, yeah, forget your daughter. We gonna get you, and then we gonna get them. But keep reading.
Verse 10. But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them and shut to the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. And the men said unto Lot,
Hold up, brother. They blind now. But see, if you can't see now, I say, okay, okay. Look, I guess we can go ahead and leave now. We'll just have to, you know how you sometimes you fight and say, I can't win this fight, I have to come back and fight another day. I wanted they say that. But keep reading.
And the men said unto Lot, is thou here any beside son-in-law, and thy sons and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place.
Hold up. So Lot, he giving Lot, they giving Lot instructions, right? In other words, get your family up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Because we done seen all we had to see.
Yes, sir. It's confirming.
Yeah. Because they knew, they looking down. Man, they looking down, seeing all this wicked. I'm going to have to come down and see this for myself.
Mm-hmm.
They seeing what they did 4 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wife swapping it. Children seeing it, you know.
Yeah.
So I need to come down and see this for myself. I know they can't be doing all this now. But keep reading.
Verse 13.
13.
For we will destroy this place,
Mm-hmm.
because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord has sent us to destroy it. And
Mm.
Lot went out and spake unto his son-in-law,
Yes, sir.
which married his daughters,
Yeah.
and said, Up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city. But he seems as one that mocked unto his son-in-law.
So I wonder why did Lot go to the son-in-law instead of the daughter?
Head of the house. He was following orders.
What orders was he following? Let's go into 1 Corinthians and see the order.
Yes, sir.
See, that's what I was telling the guy about the precepts, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, that's the only way you're going to, you know, understand. Well, you can't just read this book. You got to get the precept. Because, see, I can start off in Genesis, right, reading this. By the time I read all the way through after about 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
the 1 Corinthians, I would have forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, I heard that somewhere before.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have to go back and forth. I was telling him.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but if you don't know, first of all, we need to establish you Israel now.
Mm-hmm.
He gave them everything.
That's right.
The Lord gave them everything.
If you don't get Israel right, you ain't gonna get nothing in the book
Yeah.
right.
You can't even latch on.
Nope.
I'm giving you plenty of milk, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, man, what's all this stuff around your mouth? You ain't even latched on. What? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm wasting my time now.
Yeah. You just tell me, go on back to sleep.
Yeah.
Man.
Then when you finally start, no, see, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, go on from sleep, man.
He said, go back. No, I don't want to do that. Then when he finally started drinking the milk, they said, I know he every hour till he throwing up.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't. Let me go. Let me stop talking. First a minute. I can't tell him to go back to sleep, bro. But hey, the angels told the Lord told Lot to say, hey, you know. Other words, he told him go back to sleep. Sometimes like my beloved brother said one day, I ain't gonna say his name. Somebody got to be few for the fire. I hate to say it, it might be mama.
That's it, brother.
It might be daddy. It might be brother, cousin. Might be you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Somebody got to be few. Somebody gonna keep that fire going now.
Prophecy cannot be broken.
We at 11.
Mm-hmm.
Let's read that order. See, Lot knew this. He just didn't leapfrog his head and go right to, you know,
Mm-hmm.
who under the head. But go ahead. We at 1 Corinthians 11. 1 through 3.
Be you followers of me,
Mm-hmm.
even as I also am of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Now I praise you, brethren, that
Mm-hmm.
ye remember me in all things,
Mm-hmm.
and keep the ordinance as I delivered them to you.
Stop right there. Now see, this Paul talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paul said, I'm not talking on my own behalf, though.
Mm-hmm.
I follow Yahshua. I follow Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking, but I'm getting it from him, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting it from my head.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead and read.
Verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
I said, now we can agree with that. Yeah, we can agree with that.
Mhm.
Ain't no problem. And now I hate to say I'm talking to a woman now.
Mhm.
I said, okay, you can agree with that. Yeah. I said, well, who is your head, sister? The Lord. I said, look. I said, you ain't last on that.
So she called her husband Lord.
No. Not the Lord, she talking about this. No. But hey, but you know what?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. But no, she ain't talking about that Lord,
Oh,
though.
okay.
She talking about, she didn't leapfrog him.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read.
And the head of every woman is the man.
I said, okay, what can you do with that then, sister? Nah, let me, what book you coming out of now? I said, this King James. Well, I said, so now he had to be a righteous man. You know, that's the key. But keep reading.
And the head of Christ is Yah.
Oh, that's I showed my partner this, the guy I was talking to.
Mm-hmm.
I said, that's the order right there. The Father gave the Son, and the Son dealt with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he go to Exodus showing me something. See, God said, I said, bro. I had to take a deep breath first. Look, I said that God is a plural, Father and the Son. Son of God too.
Mm-hmm.
This the order right here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I know you're not latched on. One day you're gonna latch on though.
Mm-hmm.
I just pray that somebody gonna be around you to feed you some milk though.
He don't think Jesus is God.
No, he think it.
He do.
But I asked him a question. I said, who was Moses and the prophets dealing with in the Old Testament? The Father, the Son.
He don't think he pre-existed.
Thank you. All right, my brother. Let's go to where we going now? We're gonna go to 19, Genesis 19, and see what since Lot knew the order, right?
Mm-hmm.
He knew to go to the son-in-laws, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see that the son-in-laws take heed to when he went to them.
Okay.
Because I know they, because see, Lot felt compelled to talk to these people because he was the reason they was in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
He chose that land. You know, so now he really concerned. He knows what's gonna happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to Genesis 19. I should have said keep your finger on. But we're gonna pick it up at 15. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Lot chose that good land. Well water, He didn't realize them people wicked. See, Lot, he can deal with them people.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, could his family deal with them though?
Mm-hmm.
We finna see. Because I know the son-in-laws, oh yeah, we with you. 19 to 15, my brother.
And when the morning rose, then the angel hastened Lot.
Hasten, Lot.
Mm-hmm.
Come on here, Lot. Go ahead, bro.
Saying, arise, take thy wife and our 2 daughters, which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquities of the city.
Hold up. So the son-in-law said, we stand.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter's saying, we stand. Because they listened to what their husband was saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. See, we dealing with an unrighteous man.
So unbelieving.
Yeah. Like Bro Turner saying last night. Because he looking good and everything, the Lord sure send me somebody. Send me you telling all your friends,
Mm-hmm.
your friends mad at you. Why can the Lord send me somebody like that?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of daughters probably felt the same way.
Yeah.
Where we at, brother? I'm talking again. Where we at?
Verse 16.
Keep reading.
And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand.
Hold up, now, you read too fast now.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he lingered. He didn't really want to leave his family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I got a feeling he wasn't gonna leave. He said, "No, I'm gonna hang. I'm gonna have to get. Like I was saying, about the debris. He was trying to. Everybody he brought in, he was trying to take out with him.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord said, "No." Evidently, they was enjoying what they were doing. So his son-in-laws and daughters might have been doing that wife swapping stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading.
And while he lingered,
Mm-hmm.
the men lay hold upon his hand,
Mm-hmm.
and upon the hand of his wife,
Mm-hmm.
and upon the hand of his 2 daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord being merciful unto him, and they brought him forth and sent him without the city.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass,
Mm-hmm.
when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape for thy life,
Mm-hmm.
look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain. Escape to the mountains, lest thou be consumed.
Mm-hmm.
And Lot said unto them, Oh, not so, my Lord. Behold now, thy servant has found grace in the sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot escape to the mountain, unless some evil take me, and I die.
Mm-hmm.
Behold now, this city is near to thee to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one, and my soul shall live?
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto him, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also,
Mm-hmm.
that I will not overthrow this city, and for the which thou hast spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore the name of the city was called Zorah.
So look, they're gonna hold off on it. We're gonna hold off. You need to get where you need to go first.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna destroy this place.
Mm-hmm.
See how when you see evidently Lot, what he must have been doing, he's supposed to have been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because they could have took Lot and everybody out. Because after he said he asked was he destroyed it, he gonna destroy the city for 10.
Mm-hmm.
How many left the city? Did 10 leave the city?
Mm-hmm.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it started out 4.
Mm-hmm.
One, I got a feeling one had her mind somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was 10 righteous people in that whole.
The whole, and it was
Not even
5.
five.
It was 5 cities in those.
It was 10
The
righteous
cities of the plain.
Yeah. So they were doing all the rituals now. Seasonal. All right, that's something to think about, ain't it?
Think about that. Think about the 5 close cities to Memphis.
Yeah.
It ain't 10 righteous.
Just imagine Shelby County.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got the cities inside of Shelby County. See, if it's 10,
Ain't too far.
if it's 10 in Shelby County, would you destroy the city for 10? Yeah, you got camps all over the place.
That'll be something to hold, bro. Really, that'll be serious work.
Bro, tell me, is it 10? Is it 10? Is it 10?
Bro, I don't know. They don't count. I hope I'm in that number.
Man. Where we at, brother? You just made me lose my place.
23.
23.
Mm-hmm.
Keep reading, brother.
And the sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zorah.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstones and fire from the Lord out of heaven.
Now, this just a small example. What are you gonna do? When he finally gets sick and tired.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, somebody didn't read the small print.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna destroy the earth. They stop right there. No, with water.
Mm-hmm.
He let you know. I didn't say I wasn't gonna destroy the earth. I'm not gonna do it with water again.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading, brother.
25.
Mm-hmm.
And he overthrew those cities
Yeah.
and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back.
I think she was thinking about them. What go on? She said, "I don't miss that." Well, I don't know if his wife was doing that or not, but she probably was thinking about it.
This ain't a hard.
Yeah, her heart. She was with her husband. You know what? No, you can't do that. I can't read that now.
She was probably thinking about her possessions.
Possessions, and then they were doing
So
little
that ought to
stuff.
be a hint for a whole lot of
Yeah.
you sisters.
Yeah,
Y'all attached to all this stuff. Y'all let's
Yeah.
keep it real now.
Yeah.
we locked in the house, and they every time the season changed, I can't read. She was saying that. I'm just saying, you know. I just want to clarify that.
Maybe a man with one.
Well, some had to go down, and she,
But she never kids there to a
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah, it's somewhere in Dash in the story.
Yeah,
They tell
it
you,
is.
something about how her mind was back in the city. I
Yeah.
think it did have something to do with her daughter.
Her daughter
Yeah.
was back there too.
And she was, you know, I done gave birth to these children, you know.
Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Yeah. We thought these were upstanding men. You know how your daughter get with somebody, I like him. Good man. And after a while, you start getting phone calls.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, I rent short. What? I thought you, where your husband at? He in there looking at TV. What? You know what I'm saying? What? You know, now you, man, you know how you get married, they say, what they say? They give everybody a chance to speak their own mind, you know.
Speak now, forever old.
Yeah. Speak now, ever hold your peace. Well, if I've known that, I'd have raised my hand. Where we at, brother?
Right, we at verse 26.
Go ahead.
But his wife looked back from behind him,
Mm-hmm.
and she became a pillar of salt.
Mm.
And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord. And he looked toward Sodom and Gomorrah, and toward all the land of the plain, and beheld, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. And it came to pass, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, that God remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow. When he overthrew the cities in the which Lot dwelled.
Hey, Brother Charles,
Yes, sir.
what you were referencing, Dash in 1952.
19 to 52.
Yeah. I'm gonna read that real quick.
Okay.
He overthrew these cities, all the plains, and all the inhabitants of the cities, and that which grew upon the ground. And Ado, the wife of Lot, looked back to see the destruction of the city. But her compassion was moved on account of her daughters who remained inside.
Okay.
And not go with her.
And that's Jasher 19 and 52 for the viewers online. All right. All right, now we finna go. Look, let's go into the rainbow. Now we touched on the rainbow, right? They done tainted the rainbow. They done, that was a covenant, you know. That was a spiritual covenant. They done tainted the rainbow. You know. So let's go to Genesis 9. Genesis 9. Cause I asked look, it had been raining, right? And I looked, we was outside, and there was a rainbow. Oh, in my coworker, he looked at me. Oh, Gentile. He looked. I said, hey man, look at that rainbow, man. I can't even have a decent conversation with nobody no more. I always turn to teaching mode. I said, man, look at that rainbow. I said, that's beautiful, ain't it? He said, yeah, man. Now that's a crying shame. I said, you know what that rainbow stand for, brother? Yeah, that's them gay folks do, ain't it? Them gay folks, they paying that on. I said, I just shook my head. I said, no, man. I said, the rainbow, that's a covenant the Lord made with man that he wasn't going to destroy earth with water no more. He said, oh, man. I'm going to church Sunday, man. This is Gentile, you know. I said, that's good, brother. I'm just saying that rainbow, they didn't took that rainbow and tainted the rainbow. You know, let's read about the rainbow. Come.
They did that, Obama had gay marriage stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, see Obama, you know, he from the seed of Ham, so he don't, you know, he don't mind. You know, they love it. I shouldn't have said that shit. Genesis 9. 9 and 8. We're gonna go to 8. Pick it up at 8, brother.
Genesis chapter 9 and verse 8.
Yes, sir.
And God spake unto Noah
Mm-hmm.
and his sons with him, saying,
Mm-hmm.
and I behold, I establish my covenant with you
Mm-hmm.
and with your seed after you,
Mm-hmm.
and with every living creature that is with you.
Hold up, every living creature.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Of the fowl and of cattle and of every beast of the earth with you,
Mm-hmm.
from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
I will establish my covenant with you.
Okay.
Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood.
Hold up. See, that's the small print. He said, with water, right?
Mhm.
See, people read, they don't even read. They just said cut off. They just don't even read off anymore by water. They don't read that. Got a feeling they don't want to read it.
Mhm.
But let's keep reading though.
Neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And God said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you
Mm-hmm.
and every living creature that is with you
Mm-hmm.
for a perpetual generation. I do set my bow in the cloud,
Mm.
and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth.
But look, that bow, now that bow got all them colors in it though.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna show you somebody that put some colors on something.
Mm.
And it's gonna shock you. It shocked me when I first saw it.
Mm-hmm.
But keep reading.
13. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be a token of a covenant between me and the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall come to pass, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh. And the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh.
Mm.
And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth.
The Lord said he gonna look upon it.
Yes,
That
sir.
key is right there, brother.
Yeah, he gonna look
That's
and
right.
remember.
Mhm.
So,
So
every
we
time
don't
you
have-
see a red rainbow.
Yeah,
It's remind him not to kill you.
that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
All that wickedness you doing,
He looking at that same rainbow like I can't kill him.
I can't kill him with water no more. Water off the table.
Mhm.
I gotta go to Plan B now.
That rainbow so pretty,
It's pretty.
but they don't know he looking at it and keep him killing.
Yeah,
Some days it be two of them up there.
Yeah.
I gotta look at it.
They really-
You know what I'm saying?
that's what they didn't really
Two
cut
of
up.
them.
Yeah.
I gotta take a double look.
It's been raining for 2 weeks. You know what? Let me stop.
Light and water.
Oh man,
First two things he used.
man,
Let it be light and
What?
water.
man.
Mhm.
Keep reading, brother.
Verse
17.
17. And God said unto Noah, this is the token of the covenant
Mhm.
which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth.
Hold up. He didn't. How come he wasn't talking to the children? Though?
Mhm.
He went to the head. Then
That's right.
see how the order go.
Mhm.
People, man, they were dealing with the father and the old. I said, no, they were dealing with the son.
Mhm.
You know, once you know the order, you know who he was dealing with.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna go to who in here familiar with the Queen James Version Bible? The Queen. The Queen. Oh, we're gonna have to. I'm glad somebody said that. If I can help one person, hey,
There you go.
something off my jacket now. I hope the internet don't shut on. Because see, this internet might shut down after this. The Queen James.
Come on,
Pull up
bro.
that picture, bro.
All
Of
right.
that Bible.
Okay. Let me go to screen share.
Now see why you showing people? He gonna show it.
No, I ain't gonna be able to
Now, he ain't gonna
do
put it on the screen.
Oh, really?
No,
Oh, okay. We'll show it to it.
but people online will.
Oh, shit.
So Queen is great.
No, we gonna tell you. We're gonna tell you what you know, what it's all about. Oh, you got to pull it up, brother.
I got this pulled up, and then let me pull this up too.
That's the title of your class.
What's that?
No.
What class? No, I'm just letting you know what kind of folly we in now.
That's right.
Because the question, the lesson is a question. Will the Lord destroy the righteous with the wicked?
Come on now.
That's the, you know. While he doing it, let me read something. Now we coming out of the source of CNNSnews.com. They say calling it fabulous.
Calling it what?
Fabulous.
They always calling stuff fabulous.
Yeah, you know, that's what they say though. Oh, you look fabulous today. Man, get away from me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
A publisher has come out with a new translation of the Bible that resolves any homophobic interpretation, deeming it the Queen James Version.
Last meal of the Holy Spirit.
The Queen James Bible is a big, fabulous Bible. Yeah.
A big fabulous Bible.
Yeah. Its website explains, released on November the 27th. It don't have it on here, but it was published in 2012, if I'm not mistaken.
December 13th.
Okay. By a publisher named Queen James. Look, check this out though. Anonymous editors say they wanted to make a book filled with the word of God that nobody can use to incorrectly condemn God's LGBT children. He said, look, and we succeeded, they said. LGBT stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. The Queen James Bible changes a total of 8 verses in the King James Version that deal with homosexuality, which it says are used by anti-LGBT religious activists to condemn homosexuals. So they changed 8 verses.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to read a few of these verses they changed. Brother, what I want you to do, brother, we're going to go to Leviticus 18.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna read 18 to 22. I'm gonna read the King James Version, and you're gonna read the, well, you know, you're gonna read the Queen James. You don't mind, my brother?
No, I'm
Okay.
This for education purposes.
Educate, yeah. All right,
So what I'm gonna read from?
right here. This is the Queen James Version right here. I'm gonna read the King James Version.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not lie with mankind, as with womankind, it is an abomination.
Mm-hmm.
You read the Queen, see what it says.
Okay, the queer says, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind in the temple of Molech.
Oh, the temple of Molech.
Mm-hmm.
See, that was a Canaanite. That was a temple in Canaanite where they was sacrificing children.
Yeah.
So they said you can do it. You can lie with that. You can lie with mankind, but just don't do it in that temple. Though.
Yeah, they say it is an abomination.
Yeah, to do it in that temple.
Mm-hmm.
It's not telling you not to do it now.
So they just added a stipulation.
Oh yeah, they put a stipulation in there. We're gonna go to Romans 1 and 27. 1 and 27. I'm gonna read the King James version of it. 27 and what was it? 27 and Romans 27.
1:27.
Yeah. Romans 1 and 27. All right. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another. Men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat. I do to read the Queen James part, my brother. Say, boy, they something else.
It says men with men working that which is pagan and
Pagan.
unseemly.
Hold up, they didn't add something. Go ahead.
For this cause,
Pagan and unseemly, right?
right?
Okay.
For this cause, God gave idolaters up unto vile affections, receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meat.
Now they didn't switch it all the way up now. You know, this pitiful. We're gonna go into 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy 1. 1 and 10. We're not gonna read all, we're just gonna read a few of them. CNNnews.com. And the other source I got it from is called The Friendly Atheist. Yeah. The Friendly Atheist. There's some sick people.
Yeah.
You know. The Queen James version with the rainbow.
That's who run in the media.
With the rainbow cross on the front of the Bible.
Yeah. Straight up.
1 Timothy 1 and 10. For whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, for men stealers, for liars, for perjured persons, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine. Now what the Queen James version say, my brother?
Which one are you reading?
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says, for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, for man stealers, for liars, for perjured persons, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine. No, I'm reading which God? Let's read the Queen.
Which one you read?
We're gonna read the Queen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you read the Queen. Yeah, read the Queen.
For whoremongers, for them that defile themselves, for man stealers, for liars, for perjured person, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine.
Was that the same?
Yeah, you read the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what. Look. Yeah, they took, see what they took out?
Well, you defile yourself.
Yeah.
You're not defiling
They
yourself.
took mankind out.
Yeah.
They took one word out.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read that slow.
Read it slow. They took mankind out, see.
So for
I'll tell you what, read King James slow. And then read that one. Read it slow.
okay. For whore, you ready?
Go ahead.
For whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind,
Okay, with mankind now. Go ahead.
for man stealers, for liars, for perjured person, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine.
Now look, the Queen James version. Go ahead, read it slow.
For whoremongers, for them that defile themselves, for man stealers.
They done took out mankind.
Right. That's
See what I'm talking about?
That's what it did.
Boy, they slick. We got everything got to do at home, we got to take it out. You know, this is the last one though. But we read this
So
in June.
my thing is, so they saying they still gonna leave the ability to be defiled. They just don't want it to be pointed at them for what they do.
There it is.
But if you defile yourself, I mean you doing something.
But they had to make it homophobic friendly. Or whatever. Am I saying it right? Jude 1 and 7. We read this earlier. Sodom and Gomorrah. Jude, book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 7. I'm gonna let you read it, brother, if you don't mind. Just read it slow. Cause they try to use that 3-card model. They try to be slick.
Okay. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. That's the King
Ooh-wee,
James.
that's the King James. They rough. Let me see what the Queen you have to say.
Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after non-human flesh.
You see that? You see that?
We didn't read that. We didn't even read that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they need.
Non-human flesh.
Right.
Strange.
In other words, you going after animals and stuff.
Yeah.
Are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
You can read now. You have to research. Look, you got to go. You know, like we at the restaurant again, right? You know, you got to go home and just take out. You got to go online and get your own stuff. Sometimes you got to go in there and dig. I'm not gonna give you. We don't have time to read all 8 of them. I just wanted to give you a few. So we know now. We know that the world is topsy-turvy now. They doing everything unseemly. You know. So we finna see what's gonna happen to the wicked, right?
Right.
We read this before. This is milk, but somebody might not be latching on. This might not be milk for somebody. So we're gonna go into Amos 5. I like this. I don't want to be it. I don't want to be in this situation though, but I like it. Because it's really funny, but it's as long as we're reading about it, it's funny. Because this is a righteous judge. Any judgment you get is a righteous judge. Amos 5. 5, we're gonna pick it up at 18.
Okay.
When everybody read it, I can still hear some pages. All right, my brother, when you ready.
All right, Amos 5 and 18. Woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
This is a question right here. What end when you desire to, how people say it all the time, they can't wait.
We can't wait till the Lord comes.
You probably heard that last couple of weeks. You know what, man? All this stuff going, I can't wait till the Lord come back. And then I say, my brother, you can't wait. No, I can't wait. What you doing this weekend? You going to church this week? This is a setup here, see. Oh yeah, man, I'll be there Sunday morning, man. I'm gonna be there. So what you doing Saturday? Man, since I'm off work, I gotta catch up on y'all work and stuff. I said, oh, okay. Go ahead and read. Now he did ask the question now. But give me the answer.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. And if a man did flee from a lion.
He giving it a good example. I like this example. Because I don't know too many people gonna outrun the lion now. But if you outrun the lion, what happens if you do that, my brother?
And a bear meet him.
Hold up, you done outran now. You look now. You're tired now. You done outrun the lion, and you think you're safe now. But now there's a big grizzly bear sitting there looking at you. All right. So I know you're not gonna get past that bear, but keep reading.
And went into the house.
Hold up, you didn't get past the bear. You know you're tired now. When you go in the house, what you gonna do, my brother?
And lean his hand on the wall.
Now that's just paint a picture. Now you hyperventilating, you're tired, you're huffing and puffing, you leaning against the wall, you peeping out the window. Woo! Barely got away.
Mhm.
But did you get away, my brother? Keep reading.
And a serpent bit him.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Snake waiting on you.
Ain't no way out of it.
Ain't no way out. But you can't wait for the day of the Lord though.
Mm.
When I first read this, it was for I couldn't do nothing but we were teaching the children. I was standing up doing it then,
Right.
so I was more animated. Like I was running, fighting the battle. Then I went in the house, leaned against, whoo, and then you get bit by a snake.
Mhm.
Mm.
Man,
You did all that. Until the snake
all
got
that. At the end, you still got tossed in that lake.
you. Mhm.
Where we at?
20.
Go ahead.
Shall not the day of the Lord be dark
Mm,
and not light,
mm.
even very dark, and no brightness in it? I despise your feast days.
Mm.
Oh, hold up. Hold up now. We this the family now. We getting together on Thanksgiving now. we doing this family. We read that part again. Read it slow. Cause see, I didn't say that. They get mad when you read that. They get mad at you. Read it.
I despise your feast days,
Mm.
and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
Oh, you coming together on Sunday. Kicking it. But Sarah, you been cutting your grass, doing everything.
Mhm.
Then when I try to tell you, hey man, come fellowship with us and fellowship on the Lord's side.
Mhm.
Man, I ain't got time to this. Saturday, that's my business day.
Mhm.
I get all my stuff done on Saturday.
Mm.
I said, well, you can't do it Sunday? Nah, I've been doing this since I was like old boy. Like old boy told me, I've been keeping commands since I was a youth. I've been doing this since I was little. This been taught.
Mhm.
Let's go into Malachi. See what's in store for the wicked. Well, we saw one account.
Mhm.
Amos, what's gonna happen to the wicked? Let's go into Malachi. Malachi 4. You already answered, brother.
Mhm.
See, I need to be talking and change at the same time.
Mhm.
Malachi 4, we're going to read 1 through 3.
Mhm.
Malachi 4, 1 through 3. When you're there, my brother.
For behold,
Mm-hmm.
the day cometh that shall burn as an oven,
Mm.
and all the proud,
Mm.
yea, and all that do wickedly,
Some that do.
all,
A few.
all,
1 or 2.
all that
That's
do
everybody.
Mhm.
Go ahead, my brother.
shall be stubble,
Mm.
and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts,
Mm.
that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
You're going to wipe everybody out.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's go into John.
You want to read that?
You want to keep reading?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and read it, bro.
Verse 2.
Go ahead.
But unto you that fear the name shall the Son of Righteousness
Okay.
arise and
Yeah.
heal in his wings.
Uh-huh.
And ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall tread down the wicked,
Uh-oh.
and they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet
Oh.
in the day that I shall do this, saith the
Oh.
Lord of hosts.
Oh, so it's good to be trying to walk this walk, hey?
Mhm.
But I got to ask you a question.
What's that?
Will the Lord destroy the righteous with the wicked?
Mhm.
He telling you right now.
Mhm.
You look out the window. I could, Sodom and Gomorrah, right? They
Mhm.
looking out the window. They was, man, that look like fun they doing out there.
Mhm.
Somebody might have said that.
Mhm.
Some of them said, you know what? I'm married now, Daddy. I got my own hood. We can do what we want to do now.
Mhm.
You my dad and this my husband.
Mhm.
I got to do what my husband tell me to do.
Mhm.
So when he went to the husband, man, look, I ain't got time for that.
Your daddy tripping again.
He tripping. him and that Bible.
Mhm.
We staying. We got family here, friends, family, everything here.
You know what he was saying?
What?
Talking about the flea doctrine.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Let's go to John 14.
He come with that flea doctrine again.
Yeah. You know, after he described all this stuff, what's in it for me though? That's what I want to know. The righteous, the one been trying to walk the walk. You know.
Yeah.
You've been trying to walk the walk. You done burn up everything. What's in it for me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been living in the half a bedroom shack all my life. Jesus said something. John 14.
Mm-hmm.
You can go ahead, bro. Whenever you're ready.
Waiting on
Everybody there? 14, verse 1 through 3.
John chapter 14, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Let not your heart be troubled.
Mm-mm.
Ye believe in God, believe also in me.
So you don't have to worry about what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I get caught up in news watching. You know what I'm saying? Breaking news every about 30 minutes. They talking about the corona. They talking about the same thing. They said breaking news. They still talking about it. Well, it's gonna be sun outside. Well, you know, the virus. If it get hot, it might. Why everything got to do with the virus? I just want to know if it's gonna rain today or not. But I know it's gonna stop raining because of the rainbow.
Right.
The one that LGBT said they didn't taint it. I just want to know if it's gonna rain today. I know it ain't gonna keep raining. Because guess what? I read the fine print.
There you go.
We keep reading.
Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
In my father's house are many mansions.
Uh-oh. Many mansions.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that sounds better than half a bedroom I got there.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read, bro.
If it were not so,
Yeah.
I would have told you.
Mm-hmm.
I go to prepare a place for you.
Yeah.
And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also.
Mm-hmm. So we need to keep praying though. See, cause Noah, you know, he was righteous, right? Him and his family was in that ark. But when that ark was being tossed to and fro, all the animals was roaring. But what did Noah do? Noah prayed and everything calmed down. So let's go in 1 Thessalonians 5. And you know what the heck? I'm guilty at that too, though. Cause my wife used to get on me all the time. Well, come on, pray with the family. I just thought I want to pray by myself. You know, I'm guilty at that too. But Noah prayed and everything calmed down.
Mm-hmm.
Ham then say, Dad, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it, Dad. Shem, no, I got it. No, y'all sit down. I got it. You know what I'm saying? 1 Thessalonians 5. And we're gonna pick it up at verse 17. We're gonna have about a few more. 5 and 17. I love you there, my brother.
Pray without ceasing.
Mm-hmm.
In everything give thanks.
Everything give thanks, good and the bad.
Mm-hmm.
See, when people say, "Oh man, you don't mind, you got an increase in everything, you good." Oh, thank you, Lord. Boy, you sure looking out for me.
Mm-hmm.
But then when something bad happens, hey, I'm,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if God, you know how people talk.
Mm-hmm.
Things not going right.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna see what one of the prophets did,
Mm-hmm.
when things weren't going according to plan. But keep reading.
In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you.
Let's go to the book of Job and see how he see what things weren't going right for him. What did he do? Job. You know, when I read that, I said, oh man, I gotta put this in there. You already had your brother.
Coordinate,
Well,
baby.
you quick on the draw.
That's my planning organization skills.
Whoa.
You hear me?
You a bad man.
I'm teaching you now.
Boy, you a
When
bad
read,
man.
go up there.
Man, I'm about to write that down. Let's go into Job 1 and pick it up at verse 20. Whenever you ready, my brother.
Job chapter 1, verse 20.
Yes, sir.
Then Job arose and rent his mantle
Uh-huh.
and shaved his head
Yes, sir.
and fell down upon the ground and worshiped.
And worse. Whoa, things must be going good for Job. What? Now he shaved his head. That wasn't no good thing, though.
That's right.
But he fell down and worshiped. And what did he say, though?
And said,
Yeah.
naked came
Yes,
I out
sir.
of my mother's womb,
Naked came out of my mother's womb.
and naked shall I return thither.
Yes, sir.
And naked should I return thither.
The Lord gave,
Mm-hmm.
and the Lord has taken away.
Oh,
Well, now, what did he say, though?
Blessed be the name
yes,
of the Lord.
sir.
All praise. Let's go to the last spot.
Check this out.
What's
Bam.
up, brother?
That's how you do
Man,
it, man.
You there already.
That's what that little string right here.
So little, brother.
It's got to work that string.
All praise it, brother. see how I receive that? I ain't get mad at you. Like, who you think he talking to? You know what I'm saying? Harrison, me. You know what I'm saying? All praise. Thank you, brother.
It's all good.
See, that's how you receive correction.
Come on,
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go back to 5. We're gonna pick it up at 19.
Where we at? I ain't hear you, bro.
1 Thessalonians 5,
Oh, okay.
verse 19. We're gonna get into how you sanctify yourself holy. You know, we already know you have to pray without ceasing, right? All right. Whenever you're ready, my brother, pick it up at 19. And see, this kind of funny because we were talking about this. Was it last Sabbath? This came up. Or Sabbath before last. But I remember it coming up though. But go ahead whenever you're ready, my brother.
Quench not the spirit. Despise not prophesying. Prove all things.
See, when you go on, when you're doing them precepts, and when you proving it, like I proved my case on who the prophets were dealing with, right? He still ain't got back with me. But I'm gonna have to do my homework, get back with me. I said to myself, you ain't gonna get back with me. Keep reading.
Hold fast that which is good. Abstain from all appearance of evil.
Check this out. Last Sabbath, I'm in Sabbath class, right? My other coworker, he's sending me, he don't believe in the law or the Sabbath. So he's sending me stuff in Sabbath class. I said, look, I can't talk to you right now. I'm abstaining. Look, I told him I was abstaining from all appearance of evil. I sent him a text. I ain't heard from him no more. But go ahead.
23. And the very God of peace sanctify you wholly. And I pray God your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless until the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir.
Faithful is he that calleth you, who also will do it.
Yes, sir.
Brethren.
He talking to kinfolks, hey. Go ahead.
Pray for us.
Yeah, pray for us, brother. You see your brothers and sisters going through something. You supposed to pray. That's praying without ceasing. Right?
That's right.
But keep reading.
Greet all the brothers with an holy kiss.
Not like Judas did now.
Yeah.
Because some of them brothers do you like that too.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, I love you, brother. Then as soon as you walk out, I can't stand that. Brother, all right, brother, I have a nice day, man. Then you walk off, can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? You know. Then when you walk back, all right, brother, you forgot your pen. All right, brother. Yeah.
Shalom.
Shalom, brother. Tell your family I love them, man.
Mhm.
Then you walk out and stand that. But keep reading, brother.
27. I charge you by the Lord that this epistle be read unto all the holy brethren.
Yes, sir. All the holy brother.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
The grace.
Hold up. I just caught something.
Mhm.
He didn't say all the brothers, did he?
All the holy brethren.
You have to be holy.
Mhm.
He ain't talking about, he said, no, I ain't, you know, I'm talking about the holy brother
Mhm.
we dealing with. But read the last verse, my brother.
The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you. Amen.
Amen.
Mhm.
That's the lesson, everybody.
All praise to my brother.
All praise to the Most High. Any announcements or anything before we close out?
I think I know them sisters wanted to talk about the PayPal in the account. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that after.
We'll do it after.
We got this.
I want to say shalom and everything to everybody on Facebook. And I pray that at least one person got something out of it. So I can get some off my jacket.
Passover coming up real quick. It'll be coming up on the 6th. I'm gonna say it again, Passover coming. If you got all against your brother and sister, you need to go call them, run by their house, do something. Passover coming up. Do not take of this thing unworthy. Because he that does that, drinking damnation to his own soul. Passover coming up.
Speaking of Passover, the pool is closed until further notice. So we got to find, most of the hotels and everything, their pools closed. But we'll get together with the brothers. We'll come up with something. But for right now, if they open up everything on the 6th, we'll be good. But other than that, I talked to the manager. They got the pools closed, and that's with all the hotels and venues and stuff because of this Corona thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and close out. If you want to close out online, then we can do the talk about the. I know the sisters want to talk about the rebuilding of the website.
We're gonna go ahead and close out first.
Yeah, we can.
All right.
Then we have to finish some in-house announcements, and after that,
So
we're gonna close out with Ecclesiastes 12, 13, and 14.
use your spot.
Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments. This is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth,
In earth,
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts,
And forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty God.
Praise the mighty God.
Right.
So
Shalom, shalom, family.